everyone, it is Toby here, back for another video, and in today's video we are launching into our brand new program that I've purchased off of Lawrence Shapley, the Warrior program. He has released 3 different programs, which is a squat focused one, a deadlift focused one, and a pressing focused one, and these can be combined into one big program. And yeah, it's good. It's good. This is my second session using this program. So yesterday we did the deadlift day, but I didn't film it. I just worked myself on that one, got to grips with it, and I'm loving it so far. It's exactly the sort of program that I love to follow. Minimal exercises for maximum gain, lots of reps, lots of heavy weight, and yeah, as I said, minimal exercises. So the deadlift day consisted of just doing some deadlifts, basically heavy deadlifts, deadlift for reps, and it actually used high bar squats as a warm-up for the deadlifts, which was something I'm not used to doing, but it worked really well. It made my speed off the floor feel very explosive, woke those legs up, and then we ended with some Pendlay rows, which you guys know on this channel that I absolutely love, and some pull-ups. So very simple, something I can do in the home gym very, very easily. But today we are going to be doing the pressing day, the first pressing day of the program, and it's a lot more high rep, low weight, really focusing on technique and volume, really blasting those triceps. So we're starting off with the strict press, then we're going to move on to some bench and some incline bench, but I really want to focus on my log press this block. So I got my barbell OHP to 100 kilo. As you saw in the last video, I would like to get my log press up to 100 kilo as well. So wherever it says strict press or push press on this program, I'm going to replace that with the log equivalent. So strict press with a log for today and push press with a log for the other day. So without further ado, it's about time we launch straight into the session. I was going to do a session plan, but I've basically just done it. So yeah, I'm going to launch into the strict press on the log. So the weight I've got to do the strict press at is 52 kilo, pretty much exactly, which is ideal because the empty log itself weighs 52 kilo, exactly. So yeah, I'm going to warm up my shoulders a little bit, do a little bit of barbell, just empty bar, like 10 or so reps, just to get the shoulders moving, just to get them, ready for the motion, and then I will jump in to doing the strict press on the log. I'm just going to clean it the once. My clean's pretty strong, it's just the press I struggle with, so don't need to work too much on the clean. So yeah, I'm going to jump in to the log press, and you'll probably see this in some form of montage style. Oh, I just burped as saying that. Well, let's move on. Log press time, let's go. Okay, log press out the way, nothing super heavy, just 52 kilo, 3 sets of 8, explosive, quick, and very controlled. So very, very happy with how they felt. My shoulders didn't feel too tired at all. Able to hold my breath, hold my stability, for 4 reps at a time. Very, very good. Very happy, felt snappy, felt good. Can only see my pressing going up over this next 12-week program. But anyway, now we're going to move on to the next part, which is the bench. Obviously, I'm a strongman, so bench becomes more of an accessory movement, so I do it after doing log press and all that sort of thing. So yeah, today we're just going to hit 4 sets of 8 at about 75 kilo. Obviously I'll do 1 or 2 warm-up sets before then, but I'll just show you the top sets because they're the interesting ones. And yeah, it should be pretty easy, should be pretty nice. My bench is feeling pretty down, to be honest. It's not feeling the best recently, so I'm hoping that these higher rep sets on bench will make it feel nicer. But again, I don't really care about it too much as I'm a strongman. So let's get benching. Bench done, 75, moved pretty well for the first 3 sets. On that 4th set, it started to slow down a little bit as my chest and shoulders and triceps particularly got fatigued. Obviously doing strict press log straight into bench press, your triceps are going to feel it pretty heavily. But yeah, good, feeling pretty easy, which is nice. Got a lovely pump on. I am struggling a little bit with the endurance side of it, obviously. Being a strong man, we're used to lower reps, but more recently the professional programs I've been doing have got some higher rep stuff in there. So for me, anything high rep is anything more than 5 reps basically. So 8 reps, not really used to it. I've done it in the last program, doing it in this program as well. Still getting my body used to it. It's getting better, 100%. But yeah, feeling good. Bench is moving well. Next thing's next, we're going to move it on to the incline bench, and we're doing 3 or 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps at a suitable weight. This weight isn't programmed in, so we're just going to work up to what feels comfortable. If we did 75 with this, I'm thinking for 3 or 4 sets of 12, I'm thinking 60 kilo on the incline for that sort of weight. That sort of rep range is completely ideal, so try and get as many of the sets for 12 as we can. If we have to drop it down, go for 11, 10, 9 or even 8 reps, that's fine. It says 8 to 12, so just going to do that, and I'll catch you after I have incline benched. Okay, so incline press done, and I'm glad that is the last pressing movement of today's session because my triceps absolutely have given up. In fact, I've given up so much, I'm going to put you guys down just there and talk to you from back here because, ouch, like that's painful. That, as you saw, I probably picked the perfect weight because with this program, when it gives you a rep range of 8 to 12, you're supposed to get like 1 or 2 sets at the top end of the rep range, and then the final like couple sets you're supposed to be like going to failure within that rep range. So 60 kilo on the incline press meant that I could get 2 sets of 12, a set of 10, and then a set of 7-ish there. I would have loved to get 8, but as I went for it, my triceps just absolutely said no. Like, usually I'd grind through something like that. There was no option to do that here. It was total, utter, complete failure. Like, my triceps just completely gave out on me. And I know a lot of the reps didn't touch my chest and they weren't that deep. That's because with the incline press, obviously I'm more used to a log, which is further up here. And actually getting down to that sort of level on my chest starts impinging my shoulder. And I think it's just a bit more dangerous than it's worth, really. Getting that slightly extra bit of range of motion with a risk of injury there. I'd rather stay safe, do just above the chest and go up, especially on incline barbell. It's one of the least safe movements. I mean, everyone and their nan's seen the Ryan Crowley video where he went for an incline and it just tore his pec off. Like, I'm not trying to tear my pec off or anything like that. So I tend to stick it a little bit higher than my chest. Some of the reps I know were really a lot higher than my chest. I saw that in the videos watching the back. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. This is just an assistant movement anyway, focusing on pumping up the triceps and getting them full of blood and just finishing them off after the bench and log. So my triceps definitely feel like they've been worked well. So does my chest. I don't often work my chest, but as you can see, jiggling it, that means it's nice and pumped up. Feeling good. I'm looking quite big. My shoulders always look massive, and with a pump just even more so. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the main bulk of the session done now. The last thing I've got to do is just a bit of rotator work. So that just involves getting some 2.5 kilo plates and just rotating them and doing some other rotator stuff. I'm not going to whack that on the video. It's really, really boring. But that doesn't mean you should skip it. Rotator cuffs are one of the most likely things you're going to injure in your shoulder. So making sure you work them and keep them strong and keep them lubricated and keep them functioning well. It is definitely an important thing to do to avoid injury. So I'm going to get that done and I'm going to rejoin you for the outro. Came to editing this video and I see that I forgot to do an outro. So if you like the video, please be sure to hit that like button. It boosts this channel to the algorithm. And of course, if you made it this far into the video and haven't considered subscribing, what's wrong with you? Please subscribe, it helps out the channel. And of course, comment down below anything you'd like to see. If you enjoyed the video, any sort of feedback you want to give me, I read and reply to every comment, even if it's just a heart. So let me know, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.